Yo, give me a zombie car. Oh, this car. I remember this car. The one from when Springfield got hit by the nuke from France. And rather than most people dying, most people turned into zombies.
Can't you see I'm driving here? I am evil Homer.
You know, it's weird the way the game decides whether or not a level is gonna, whether or not a mission is gonna have a timer. I was really expecting this to have a timer. Also, this does not control well. I really hope this isn't going to be part of the difficulty of this mission. How loose the control on this vehicle is.
Okay, that's a lawsuit.
Okay, we're at the playground.
Way to ignore the speed limit.
Why do the aliens have a car? Obviously, it's because of the format of the game. That's the reason. Jeez. You know, I was concerned about this car making this mission more difficult. But with how fast this car goes, combined with its ridiculous acceleration, it's actually not that difficult keeping up with this. Just tap the A button rather than hold it. So you know what? This has worked out fairly well. Of course, you end up with the problem of... because this thing is constantly spewing smoke, it's hard to tell when this vehicle is actually damaged. No. You know? At least the cop cars are different. No, no.
Driving is my pet peeve.
These hints really are pedantic and I hate them. Well, okay, you failed the mission because of stupid reasons. Try exploring the level more. Right, that's not helpful.
Coming through.
I'm gonna be really annoyed if we do actually have to buy something else and I've not got enough money because of the cops. Because that has really grown to be one of my least favourite mechanics of this game.
Well, do you rotten karmic retribution?
Like with so many of these vehicles, it is so hard to avoid breaking stuff. And with the way the level's set out, it's so hard to avoid breaking stuff and hitting stuff. And with how this vehicle handles, it's really hard to avoid breaking and hitting stuff.
Let's see you do better. Let's do this thing. I'm a lean.
Oh great, again. Oh, I'm getting really tired of this.
It's crashing time. Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet. Oh, now I have a wedgie. Eat my guts. I have road rage and I know how to use it.
Like the game cries out for a
This car sure can take a beating.
the game cries out for a mechanic to mitigate the hit and run meter. Like Grand Theft Auto has the paint spray. And, you know, various other things like that. But then it's also fairly easy to avoid getting cops coming after you when just driving around.
Oh, come on.
I mean, make no mistake, Grand Theft...
No!
Make no mistake, Grand Theft Auto is really, I'd say, when you get busted during a mission and you have to restart the mission.
I am excelente. Ow!
But the mechanic worked better than this.
Looks harder than it is.
There's too much to hit that will raise the meter, and it's a problem. It really is. And I've lost so much money from this, and it's really beginning. It's not even beginning to irritate me. It's really irritating me.
What, kid? I almost spilled my sundae.
And every time I get caught by the cops, I might as well be busted like in Grand Theft Auto because I keep losing the vehicle. Collect coins to purchase a different vehicle, even though you have to use this vehicle for this mission.
Let's do this thing. Go!
It is the Springfield School of Magicry.
Speed thingy.
I forget when that... I don't even know when that episode came out. I saw that episode after I stopped watching Simpsons regularly. So what was that? Growing up, The Simpsons was shown on BBC Two. And that's where I watched The Simpsons for most of my childhood. And they only had like maybe the first 5 seasons or so, I don't know. And they'd repeat them.
Just call me Air Homer.
Sky One had the rights to newer Simpsons episodes for a long time. And then BBC lost the rights to show Simpsons, I guess.
Where am I gonna put all these?
It disappeared from TV for a while, from like normal TV, not satellite or cable. And then maybe a year or a few months later, it showed up on Channel 4. And they started showing some episodes I'd never seen. But by this point, I was kind of past watching TV more than anything.
The power plant? But I'm bored of this level. Everyone sucks but me.
I'm really bored of this level. Let's never use this vehicle again. Professor Frink.
I'm glad you're here, my morbidly obese ally. Based on my mathulations, I figured out the alien's weakness. It's nuclear waste. Yuck.
And how does that affect me?
Well, it could save the life of you and your family.
And?
Look, I've loaded my vehicle with nuclear waste from the power plant. It's going to deliver this toxic payload to the alien ship, risking myself and my delicious brain to zombie snacking, which if you've never undergone that, I can tell you it stings.
What a hero. And I never knew his name.
It's Professor John, Frank.
Are you still here? Piece of cake. Okay.
Yeah, I was a little worried there when it said protect. Well, I guess I'm just driving it. Oh, thank God this isn't an escort mission. This game would, as an escort mission. Oh, so this is a hover car that controls bad.
Help! It's not good.
Like, the acceleration is way too much. And it's really... Because it's hovering, it's got no traction. I forgot about that horrible mechanic.
Oh dear.
I remember it now. I forgot about that, and I remember this being like the worst thing of the game. You have to do this multiple times if I remember rightly.
Hey, watch it, Buster.
Well, that's more money.
King Homer, if you dare.
Collision pending.
Move it.
It is so hard not to crash in this vehicle.
Impact imminent.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like I've done a good job of avoiding everything in every other vehicle, but this... Like, wow.
Negative trajectory outcome. Worthless hunk of junk.
You know, maybe we should leave games like this in our childhood. It's more money lost.
Oh boy. Oh, that was right into well. Oh, good lord. Uncontrollable sliding!
Okay, so they knew how bad this controlled and they put a line in the game
I can't seem to glurb it.
about it.
Oh boy.
Okay. Now this is probably not the best idea, but there we go.
Blimey, that was big.
Having successfully pulled that off, that's actually a good shortcut. Like I said, the issue is 9 times out of 10 you're going to crash. And crashing is what makes us lose the nuclear waste.
Help, it's not good.
We're almost there. Also, the alien's weakness is nuclear waste.
Hey, watch it, Buster.
Who isn't weak to nuclear
Control
waste?
limited.
I blame society.
Nice alien craft. Now to just get out of the path of the tractor beam. Oh, it's sucking me up.
Look, that wasn't
Ah, what a hero.
Boy, talk about thinning the nerd.
Well, he's still
I'm gonna
alive.
kill those town filming, black car driving, cola poisoning, laser distributing, reality show filming monsters. I'm gonna need some more toxic waste.
I guess that's what the black spy vans were about, but the way they changed those so often, then the like satellite vans, then camera vans, photos rather than like video recording. It's really weird. And I totally understand how I thought they had no real purpose in the story. Because they basically don't. Alright, you know what? That was a good Halloween themed one actually. I really like that.
I need to find some nuclear waste, and fast!
Why don't you ask Mr. Burns? His buried nuclear waste has poisoned Springfield for years to come.
Good old Mr. Burns. He'll save us. Thank goodness for nuclear waste.
Something about Monty. The objective was find a source of nuclear waste before time runs out, wasn't it?
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs.
Alright, let's go. The time limits on this level have been stupid. Like, as the vehicles have gotten progressively faster and thus harder to control.
Uh-oh, it's that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a sub-boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss. Yeah! Now that's driving.
See? Once again, really easy to actually get away from the AI because they can't drive. Yeah, I'm glad I made it over that fence. Whoa. 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 There we go. Yeah.
Ow! My neck!
That was... Now here's the best part. Remember when I said platforming wasn't mandatory? I forgot about this. And boy, do I remember hating this. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I mean, surely you could still have the visual thing here of the ship crashed into the nuclear power plant, but you could also just have, like, negate the entire issue of how problematic the platforming is by just walking into the power plant and getting an elevator or something. I don't know. You know, even in a good game based around platforming with good platforming mechanics, the worst platforming is always vertical platforming, because if you fail it, you go right back to the start and have to redo it.